goes on. So we played I think 8 to 9 guys in the lineup. Some of them obviously were playing tight end spots, so I think that was important to get a lot of guys in there to play. And again, you can't forget about what's going on this year as far as how things could be. So guys getting experience against the SEC opponent and being able to play was important for us. But I think those 2 young players are really going to be good.
2 more in the back. Buddy?
Ask about the impromptu ball walk.
Oh, yes. One of our guys in the back wanted to know about the impromptu ball walk.
Well, I tell you what, I was we were pulling in and I had no idea we were going to do it, and then we kind of got out and I looked at Chris Winkie and I said, "Are we fixing to walk down the ball walk?" And Wink said, "I think so." But you know what? It was kind of. I think our players kind of felt this has been different. I think there's probably no different from everybody that's sitting in there right now. It's been a different year as far as a lot of things, and so a lot of things aren't quite the norm like they normally are. And I think maybe that ball walk kind of got the guys back. It had that feeling of being at home. Obviously, we'd like to do it with all our fans, but we couldn't. But I think that kind of gave a normal feeling to the guys. So that was pretty neat thing.
Will, a person had a question I thought was pretty good, and that is, what attributes are you looking for when you're going out to recruit an offensive tackle? And then what attributes are you looking for when you're going to recruit an offensive guard and then a center?
Right. Well, I think, if you look at it, there's some athletic things that at tackle, they have to have range to be able to kind of get out there in space and stay in front of an athlete, on the edge and pass protection, So you want to see those guys that have that kind of range that can do that. You'd like to see a little bit more length at that position where they can cover more space. And then inside, you kind of want to find guys that are powerful guys that can move people. I think that's important. Your centers obviously are guys that are intelligent, guys that can run. We like guys that can run, no matter what their size is. But those centers are guys that can kind of piece it together, have good football character about them. That's really important for us. I think we're blessed with our center, and Brandon Kennedy kind of fits that mode. He's very football intelligent and brings that to the table. We feel like we've got a couple young guys in the center position that can do the same thing. But as an offensive line, you're really trying to find guys. Obviously, I think it's important to make up the character of a player, how hard they're going to work. Are they going to be team oriented? Obviously, there's talent involved that we like to sign the guys that it's a no-brainer on. But the makeup, the mental toughness, those things are so important nowadays. More now than 10, 15 years ago. They have so many things pulling at them from so many different directions. What guys are mentally tough, how important is football to them, how important is being a good student, being a good teammate important to them. Those things go a long way in the offensive line.
Hey, Will, I'll tell you, thanks a million, first of all, for joining us. But secondly, I've never seen more people trying to figure out a way to scalp a ticket. So we're going to have some fans in Athens next week. I promise you.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad to be here. The only thing is I missed the meal. That's the only problem. I'm having to do this by Zoom.
Hey, Will, we're sending you something, man. You did a great job. Have a great day of practice, and thanks a million for joining us. You did a great job.
All right, guys. Y'all take care. Thank y'all.